Oh, clapped in. Come on, big boy.
35. Oh my God, this comes out on your birthday.
Oh shit! It comes out on my birthday.
It does.
Ooh,
Wonderful,
29.
dude. 29. 1 year closer to failure, dude.
Wow, that's
Happy birthday just to you.
not how I was looking at it until right this minute. So that's,
Positive P, dude.
that kind of shook me a little bit. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm gonna be 29 years old.
Dude, no, that's sick.
Sound like something's running.
Yeah, your
Air
AC.
conditioner. Can you hear that? Should I turn it off? You're not even in there. Yeah, I had to install the air conditioner for this fucking dog because he's like being all dramatic and laying on the hardwood and stuff. Breathing all heavy when you touch him. You know, he's like fucking
Oh, dude, I
dramatic.
slept on Chrissy's couch last night.
That's fun.
And his roommate has this big ass cat who's very friendly. And like, I don't know, just because I'm unhealthy, I think. I was just getting like night sweats and the spins and shit.
It's so bad.
And this giant cat who's like probably actually like 15 pounds is fucking laying on me and bumping his head into my fucking face, dude. And he's so sweet. Like if I didn't feel like shit, it'd be very nice.
And you're about to pass out and the cat's just like fucking nudging you the
Dude,
whole time.
he was literally like a sleep paralysis demon on me. I was like, ugh, just take me.
Dude, I've been sweating so bad.
Same.
I've been sweating so bad in my sleep. I feel like it's been so bad that I'm like asking friends, like, "Hey, do you sweat really bad when you sleep?" And some people are like, "Nah." Like I asked my stepdad, you know, because I'm like, "All right, he smoked for a long time, not the healthiest guy in the world, you know. He probably sweats buckets." Called him. Guy said, "I'm dry."
He's
as
the
fuck."
driest guy in town,
He's the
dude.
driest man around. You know? And it's fucking, and it sucks because like the last 2 days, like I've woken up with like you know it's bad when like you can wick.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
back
like
of
the
your
puddle in
legs,
your
you know?
fucking knee, dude. That shit.
I've had to wash my sheets every night for the last fucking week. I'm
Disgusting.
not even pissing myself. I'm like peeing out the back of my leg. It's like I have a concave chest too, so when I wake up, it's like in a little. It's like a little puddle. It's like a little oasis.
You slurp it.
It's like pasta water.
Ew. Hot dog water, dude.
Yeah, it's literally, I sweat out like I fucking have liquid Newport coming out of me and stuff. I'm smelling menthol and shit.
You got hot dog water in there. Come.
Yeah.
There you go. That's nice.
I thought it was just funny because like I wore the hot dog costume.
It's because you're gay.
Yeah. That's what you went with.
That's where you put all your dipping sauces.
Yeah, and it's
Because you're
fucking-
Chinese. I like how in my brain only Chinese people have
Yeah,
dipping
like
sauce.
I was like I just had some chicken nuggets. I actually haven't eaten anything today. That's getting real bad. I'm going to like 7, 8 p.m. now without eating.
Jesus. What did I? Oh yeah, I ate today because.
you eat?
Oh, dude.
You were up early.
Highs and lows of life, dude.
Yeah.
We signed a lease this morning.
Congratulations.
We were approved for a house the other day. Me, Chrissy, and Fry Guy, dude. Wonderful news. And then the day before we signed the lease, last night we were at a mic in West Philly, and I go to start my truck, and it's just cranking, and the starter's going. You can hear that bitch spinning, and it's just not getting no fuel, dude. So this morning, I get a wonderful house. Well, what do you got to say, dude?
No, just watching you work through the sentence yourself is so fun. Like, cause you're like kind of mad that we're like you know you weren't given anything in that first like sentence, so you was just like, all right, Van.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, dude.
I'm listening.
I got more words about it.
He made me laugh.
I just like the cadence and the
Going
rhythm, dude.
toesies out right now.
Ew, your dirty ass toes.
I
How long
know.
are your toenails, dude?
Toenails. Not that bad.
Damn,
Nah.
the bottom of your feet are fucked.
They're black. Yo, I've been walking around
That's how I
like
like
a
'em.
Chinese guy dude, cleaning my house. You guys walked in, I had no fucking shirt on and shit.
Yeah,
like
dude.
that's the
New
problem.
house, car broke down. Awesome.
New house, car broke down. And I'd like to point out none of your roommates tried to help you jump your car or anything like that. So,
You were there.
I'm just saying.
I was at the next destination
Yeah.
when I
Really crazy.
realized.
And then-
they could have waited. They could have turned around. I'm just saying, these are guys
Yeah,
that live
yeah,
with you.
you
There's a
know-
fire. They will not help you.
Yeah, if I
I
was
hope not.
notified in any form,
I'm just-
I would have
I
probably
mean,
helped out.
you know,
but
I'm there. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't need to be notified because I'm there.
sorry, dude, I forgot
You know?
the fuel injector for a Ranger in my other hands, dude.
Do you think that's what it is? A fuel injector? I don't even. Is that a real thing?
I don't know, dude. I think it's my fuel pump. I
Is that
don't.
real?
I don't know.
It
I,
sounds.
don't know. I can
real.
do mechanical shit on my car. I can't do fucking engine shit, dude. I don't know enough about that kind of stuff. But
Aren't they the same thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It's
isn't
not the same thing.
well, I mean, I can do like
You
I
can
can.
fix like the tire and the brakes.
Yeah, I can exactly. I can do my brakes. I can do my wheel bearings. I can like change my serpentine system and shit.
yeah?
but
I'm
I
actually
can't
pretty
do, like,
mechanical
what?
too. I
What?
put it.
You just made that up. What is a serpentine?
It's a real thing, dude. It's
You have a
just,
snake that lives under your car.
You ever watch Harry Potter, dude?
Fucking George's car flies.
Yeah.
The
I wish, dude.
yeah, no,
It's just a carpet.
it did break down, but hopefully it's good. All right.
And this morning, Chrissy gave me a ride to the location. And we got a AAA to the fucking to my buddy's shop. And then we got fucking little chubbies, dude. You ever had little chubbies? That's where it all came from. You said you haven't eaten today. We ate.
Yeah. We got little chubbies and then watched a guy try to escape from prison.
Yeah. My buddy's shop's directly across from the prisons and the jail.
Oh yeah. I know where you guys were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, we were right there. We were at Sweet Lucy's the other day.
Sweet Lucy's is my shit.
Yeah, that shit rocks. Chrissy's never had it, dude.
You're at Sweet Lucy's?
No, I gotta
Missing
get it.
out. It's probably the only good barbecue in all of Philadelphia, I would say.
I think that might be the only barbecue I've ever had in Philadelphia, dude. There used to be a place,
Well-
Fat Daddy's, like in the suburbs. That shit rocked.
Yeah, but that's not the yeah. But the problem is with like Philly barbecue is it's all hipster. It's all bullshit. Like the best place I've had nearest to like where I live and hang out is Revival, next to Saint.
Oh yeah, true.
But-
That place is pretty good.
But even that
There's a
is
couple
like,
good
It's
places
not really
in
like-
West too.
What'd you say?
There's a couple good places in West.
Yeah, there's like a soul food place out by Olney that's really good.
Olney.
Olney
Station.
Olney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Either
but-
way.
Yeah, that is the one.
Way to
The one.
derail
it's-
the whole
it's-
thing.
yeah,
Fucking
well-
this guy.
Sorry, my
What are you
bad.
producing right now? Not conversation. Not fucking-
They have the best.
I'm producing bad vibes over here, dude.
George had him wake up early. Kristen's pissed today.
I wasn't too ecstatic with it, I'll tell you that, dude. But I was helping a friend, you know? What did you
About
do?
time. That's all I'm gonna say. About time.
They have good soul food in Olney because of all the souls they put into it.
Oh, because a lot of people.
Because a lot of people die there.
That's pretty
A lot
good.
of people shoot each other there.
Yeah, one time I saw a city bike on Gratz Street. Dude, somebody getting a city bike all the way up to that part of the city rules. Rules. Taking phone calls right now?
He's taking phone calls. This fry guy.
That's right, guy. Ah, fucking this guy. This is exactly why I didn't want him here. He derails it immediately.
Yeah, but
he derails it. He's not even in the building.
he's
He's not here.
he's the third man who's gonna give me a ride because my car broke down.
I'd fucking walk you on my back.
I know.
Put you on my back.
I know, dude.
Oh, we don't have a mic for him today anyway.
For Fry Guy, no, he's got to sit. He's got to sit in the cuck
He's
chair,
Brody
dude.
today. Cuck chair.
Cuck chair, Fry Guy, dude.
But what were we talking about? Yeah, I haven't eaten today. I don't know what it is. I've just been like having this like crazy crackhead energy when I wake up. I can't eat.
Dude, you're
It's called
fucking.
anxiety.
Yeah. I think we're scared of all the stuff to come in the future, dude.
Yeah, it's all like happening really quick, but
Which is sick. That's fun.
which is dope. You know, we're trying to take it. Let me get a juicy. Let me get a juicy, please. Oh, actually, check it out. I do have something cool. You want something, Chrissy? Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Hold on, check it out. I drive these bitches crazy. Yo, I've been thinking I do it on the daily. Is that Gwen Stefani too?
No, that's Fergie.
Oh, that's Fergie. Fergie and Gwen Stefani might be the best singers of all time.
Ever seen Fergie sing the motherfucking anthem, dude?
I know she did that on purpose. Try that one. That one's
Oh,
called
whoa,
Tan Limes. Yeah, there's these lime beers.
All
Brooke
those ones
brought
are
up.
actually pretty good.
This is Garage. You want to trade, or are you good with that one? That was a new Cape May Brewery one.
You ever have
Put
a
'em, show 'em
Lining
to the camera.
Kugels? You ever have a
Garage
Lining
beer.
Kugels Summer Shandy, dude? Those are good.
Sponsor us. Yeah,
Oh,
it does.
hell yeah.
Tan Limes. That's what I call George.
Why?
Because you look Mexican, but you're not.
There you go.
What happened? Oh, he's not talking to the microphone.
Were you hanging out with Travis Kelce? That's where you got your beers from? All your
Travis Kelce?
lime. Aren't those like the Jason Kelce
Jason
and Travis
Kelce.
Kelce beers?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of those guys.
No.
Oh, we could talk about that. I don't think we ever talked about that.
What, you mean Jason Kelsey?
Me getting
And
cuffed
getting
by
scared?
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Mm.
You were like,
Oh no, but we didn't talk about how he facilitated me getting cheated on. Did we?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think we ever talked about it. We did? Oh, we did. Oh, maybe a long time ago. Yeah, fuck that guy. I mean, he's like a treasure to the city of Philadelphia, and go Birds and
How does that?
all that.
How does that happen? Because he's not from Philly, right?
He didn't get her to cheat on me. Okay, we don't hate Jason. I don't hate Jason Kelsey. It's just fucking.
Tell the story, dude. You clearly want to.
Yeah, well, I think it's just we could. I was fucking.
No, I'm interested now.
Yeah.
Refresh me.
I was at I was going to college. Jason Kelsey marries a girl that goes to my college. She's on the same field hockey team as the girl I'm dating, right?
And then you weren't a football player, and some guy was, so she fucked him.
Essentially, kind of what happened. I remember she was doing the. Would you pet the dog? He's trying to say hello. You fucking monster. Like I'm just like watching him nudge your arm, and you're just like moving him out of the way. Like Jesus Christ! Like how hard is that? How hard is that?
What an asshole.
What
dude.
an asshole. He was just saying hi.
Yeah, I'm Brody. He's an asshole. Brody's such an asshole.
Brody loves a dog.
I was gonna say,
No
Brody.
one knows who-
Brody's an animal lover, dude.
Anyway, so I went. She like gave him the invitations and stuff, and didn't give any of them +1s, which was like cool because I was a big Eagles fan at the time. So I would have loved to have been there. She could have probably
Yeah,
still
you
cheated
would
on me.
have loved to watch that.
No, because it was who she fucked. She didn't even fuck like an active roster like player.
Oh, he didn't even he wasn't.
No,
like,
he got
good.
kicked off the team for saying the N-word. at
Oh,
Kenny
that
Chesney's
girl rocks.
No,
was
she
it
doesn't
before or
do
after
that.
The
that?
coolest guy on the team.
Family's so cool.
Was it before or after he did that?
It was after.
Yes, that
It
is
was after.
awesome.
It was fucked up.
That's how bad you suck.
That's exactly, dude. Like, so I'm fucking. We were dating like probably a year, and this is no disrespect. This is no
So
like
that girl
hate
has
towards her, dude. She's
for
like
sure fucked
22.
at least 2 guys who say the N-word.
I don't know who else she fucked, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither.
Maybe in 1 year. Anyway, I don't say the N word and I don't hate Jason Kelsey. Okay. So we were what's it called? So she goes to the
I do
wedding.
love that girl though.
I don't. And we were like out, me and my friends, and she was.
Hey. At least it wasn't a black guy, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was. Yeah, fuck gay son, thought daughter. You want like old rich white guy or black guy to bang your ex-girlfriend? But either way.
What
Right.
about rich old black guy?
Kind of worse, kind of like a double whammy, right?
Yeah.
Like, because now it's double not about you. It's got nothing to do with you. You're just horrible.
Yeah, if it's a black guy, at least there's like similarities between me and them,
So they, your outfits. So they,
Also, our ideas of things.
your
What
viewpoint.
kind
on
of-
it.
Hey, that's not mine, but it should be.
This isn't bad. How's yours? Garage beer, pretty good. You want to swap?
I'm so jealous right now.
I'm sorry. So what's it called? They go to the wedding. I'm at work. I wasn't even out with my friends. I was working at a bar at the time, so I was bar backing. And
Chris didn't like that one.
like it?
No, I was just trying to make you feel better.
Oh fuck yeah, I don't like that one.
Yeah, they're both a little bit rough.
Oh, that one's really.
They got Bud Light Lime.
Yeah, I would.
It's got alcohol.
Does it have alcohol in it? Yeah, I would love it. It would be wonderful.
So I remember I'm at work and I'm like watching Snapchat stories of them all at this wedding.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, it was rough. It was rough, dude. I'm sitting there and it's just like, I think it's wrong to say mean things about ladies, but boy, were they acting like sluts up there. I'm kidding. Let's cut that. So we were, it was just like a lot. And I get it, right? Like if I was out as a 22-year-old woman with a bunch of like athletes that were at like a big wedding in a nice hotel in Philadelphia, I'd go nuts too, right? Like I'd have fun.
Yeah, in your face and mouth.
So
Like your girlfriend did with that guy.
Well, we don't know about that. I don't know. Nobody knows for sure.
What position did
This
he
could all
play?
be defamation. That's why I can't say her name.
What position did he play?
I think he played all the positions that night.
He played wide receiver.
She pegged him?
I don't know. I don't know. But
Or did he do that to her?
I hope not.
He gaped her.
I hope it was just like a make out gone wrong.
You think he buried the grape?
She probably said no. Now that I think about it, that guy's a real piece of shit. Like that?
Yeah.
Like that one? Don't cut that one. So anyway,
You know what's ridiculous? I actually just got that.
yeah.
Rules.
That's cool that you were just looking at me waiting for it to click.
Yeah, I was like,
Smile and get through this
Bit of a
one.
thinker, dude.
yeah. I was like, oh, I hope my truck's okay.
So they're all at this fucking wedding, and
Oh, well, if it's a fucking wedding, then of course that's what she's gonna do.
so we're texting, right? Like, but I'm getting like slow replies, and then like all of a sudden, it goes dark.
Oh no.
Like 0 dark 30. Like
I thought he was a white
killing
guy.
Osama bin Laden or something. Like it was fucking no contact. Huh?
I thought he was a white guy.
Yeah, he was a white guy. And oh, you know what's funny? I just got that.
Hey, F you, man.
No. So she doesn't hit me up or whatever, and then I get a text at like 4 a.m, which is like egregious behavior.
She was like, can you come pick me up? I can't walk.
That's not what happened at all. That's gross.
I'm leaking through the hallways and I can't walk.
Oh my god. So she texted me like, hey, got home, everything, like, you know, blah blah blah. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So I see her the next day, and I remember like we were hanging out, but it was like weird. It was like there was like the vibe had shifted in the room.
Yeah, it was like she
21, 22. It was
it was like she just got fucked by a football player and came for the first time.
it's kind of rude.
Sorry, mister. You always make me come.
Thanks. I've gotten better.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at it. What's it called? So
I go, look, it's hands free.
now I can play for the Eagles. No, So she was like being weird. We broke up like the next day. Right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think the wedding was on a Saturday. We broke up like a Monday, and then I was out on a Friday, and my friend Nick comes up to me and he goes, "Yo, man, I'm really sorry about what happened." I was like, "Oh, man, it's like all good or whatever." And he was like, "No, like you're like a really good dude for that. Like you're standing strong." I was like, "What?"
Oh, no. Dude,
was
he
like-
said that to you, and your stomach was like,
Dude,
nah.
really?
Dude.
I was just like, oh, this is about to be the worst thing I
Dude.
ever heard come out of a human being.
What a feeling, dude. When somebody just says something to you and your whole body is just like, feels like it goes hollow, you're like, no. I'm about to learn something
Like,
that's
I
going to
watched
hurt
it,
my
like,
feelings.
I watched him like go far away from me. I like started to have perspective shifting.
Oh, my God. I hate
So
that.
yeah, it was horrible. And he goes, and I remember it like came out in slow motion. He was like, he was like, yeah, she fucked Riley Cooper at the wedding, and like I think Connor Barwin. And I was like, whoa. These are a lot of ex-Eagle names you're throwing at me right now. And that dude was married, Connor Barwin. So I don't know what the validity of that is, but he probably cheated on his wife. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
they're all football players are scumbags. But we
You think they fucking choo-choo?
I would have to be more than 2 people, but
You,
yeah,
you think she was spinning around like a fucking...
maybe like a Greyhound bus, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know about a train. But
It's the short bus, dude.
yeah, it was more of a short bus. She was tiny, but it was it's alright, gross, right? That's gross. I shouldn't have said it. But
Yeah, it's
the,
fun.
it's fun. What we're talking about is fun. So
So fucking... This racist guy used your ex-girlfriend as a flashlight, but she was your girlfriend at the
Jesus
time.
Christ, have some respect for the lady. But
I do. I think she's cool.
I mean, so yeah, so
She was
I-
watching the video of him saying it.
I remember he told me this. I was like at the gym or I was out to eat something.
He was singing her country songs.
Maybe he probably put Kenny Chesney on.
Definitely.
Oh, could you imagine cheating on me to "Beer for Your Horses" by Toby Keith?
That'd be awesome.
And we wait. So what is that? I don't even know.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Yeah. So I.
It's Toby Keith, I think.
I remember he told me, and I left.
Yeah.
I left where I was, and I went to go find her. I'm like, well, I mean that's wrong. Like, I went to
You
confront
put your
her.
pads and helmet on.
I went to confront her about this in a physically violent or threatening way. So I called.
What did you do?
Wait. I didn't black eye laugh, cry over that. But I do remember calling her, and I was like, yo. She was like, what? I was like, why the fuck did I just hear you banged Riley Cooper? And I remember she was like quiet for like 5 seconds. And you know what's funny? Right when we had broken up, I had this black waitress that I worked with, Whitney, and I told her, I was like, yeah, we just broke up. She was like, just out of nowhere, and I was like, yeah. She was like, man, she fucked somebody else. And I remember like she like hit me like with a "That's So Raven" because Friday, you know, that ended up happening. So I fucking yeah. Yeah, I remember she went quiet for a second. She was like, "No, that never happened." And I was like,
An Orlando Blue fucks her. I can't remember if it was Bloom or Blue.
She to this day she maintains
Brown.
that never
It's
happened.
Orlando Brown, isn't it?
But
What's the dude from That's So Raven's name?
Orlando Bloom. No, Orlando Brown. Orlando Bloom is the
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Orlando Brown, right?
Yeah, that's Orlando Bloom.
Who's Orlando Blue?
There's no Orlando Blue.
Oh,
Orlando.
he needed the money.
Ew.
Oh. No, honestly
Love
though,
dice.
a girl cheating on you. Fuck you, Fry
Fuck,
Guy. You
dude.
fucking
Come on.
scumbag. A girl cheating on you with a football player. Like, at least it's like, you're not like, why did you do that? It's like, oh, that's like I got broken up with for a heroin addict who eventually, she caught him talking to teenagers. Like, that sucks.
That is true.
I don't think she cheated on me, but she left me for him. Like,
It was
I would much rather that guy be a fucking football player.
That's so funny. Well, I remember that's what got me back into stand-up, believe it or not. Like, in
Wow.
that
Oh my
moment
god,
in
I'm so glad
time.
that happened to you.
So, like, I had been off of stand-up because I was trying to go to do stand-up while I was at Cabrini, but I kept, like, missing the trains and missing the buses and shit. So, like, I just couldn't afford the Uber. So, we end up breaking up. She, like, won't admit that, like, she did this, but, like, some other girls that were there told me they were, like, making out and stuff. Which, whatever. You know, at the end of the day, like, I get it. We were, like, 21, 22. You know, I think that's awesome.
He was walking around with her like a fucking hand puppet.
All right.
Did you say I think that's awesome?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm still a Birds fan. I know, it's still, you know, it's still go Birds.
Are you a
Like,
Riley Cooper fan?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
He still
You know
says
what?
the N-word.
This is the best part. No, I don't. This is the best part. I
Only
got
in traffic.
hammered after this happened. I got fucked up. And I went on Instagram and I DM'd Riley Cooper like, yo, if I see you, I'm fucking you up.
That's so funny.
Like, yo, I'm glad you're not on the team anymore. You're a fucking piece of shit pussy.
If he actually even read that, he was probably like, ha!
Yeah, exactly. He was like, fuck this kid's girlfriend.
He was like, I don't remember this.
So, yeah, so if we see Riley Cooper, it's on site always.
If we see Riley Cooper, we're getting the shit kicked out of
yes,
us for sure.
Like, I'm going to get the balls beat off me
Yeah.
and bring that story
I'm gonna bite Riley Cooper.
Yeah, I deserve to give Riley Cooper a fucking kick in the goddamn teeth.
Yeah, or fucking poke his eyes.
Yeah, dude.
Grab his nose with your knuckles and slap your hand off.
I got like a white handkerchief and smack it. Yeah, so
You stabbed him to death.
I remember, yeah, I bring a gun. And
Yeah,
shoot,
shoot him.
Fucking,
Just for that girl I probably didn't even really care about at the time either.
all right, there it is. It's pretty much, and that's what you deduce, right?
How old
like,
were you?
After all this, I was like 21, 22, so like, none
Okay.
of that really mattered. And
No, I was in love, dude, when I was 21, 22.
I mean that's great, but like I definitely wasn't. But so we're. Where are we at? Okay, Punchline. I go to Punchline to do the open mic. This is like my first open mic back when I
How
was
long
22.
after this?
A week.
Hell yeah.
As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, I know how I have to get this off my chest. Like,
That's
I have to
awesome.
go say it into a microphone. And I remember
And you had already done stand-up before
I'd already
this.
done stand-up,
Yeah.
so, like, I knew where to go and stuff. And at this point, I was old enough to drink, so I could get into everywhere.
Okay, did you have a car?
No. So that was, like, I remember I went down with my buddy. I think it was, shout out Kev Laffey. It might have been Kev that came with me, or Jared, one of those two.
That's not Laffy. That sounds like a good friend to bring with you to an open mic.
Dude, you're on fire.
You know what the fuck I'm saying, dude?
You're on fire always.
I know.
You were killing it last night, too.
Thanks, dude.
So, what this? So I fucking.
We can talk about your fucking scheme last night after this, dude. What you hit me with after I said a good thing.
Oh yeah, hold on. So that was good. That was the best thing that happened to me all week.
Scumbag.
So I fucking. I went to Punchline and I did this joke. I brought my friend. I did a joke about it, and I was like, I'm not mad she cheated on me. I'm just mad to find out she's a racist. Like that was the whole bit. And it did pretty well. And then I talked about like how I don't care that football players like can't think when they're like 45 or 50. Like it was like really like.
I think it was. I mean, I still think that's funny, but I think it's fair for you to like do that at the time.
And like all that had happened. Well, my buddy films it and gives it to me, and I put it out on Instagram, and everyone in the school gets a hold of it, and like. Start sending it to her and stuff.
Oh shit!
So
Did
now,
you say her name?
No,
okay.
no. I just if you knew me, you knew I was dating
knew what
this girl
happened
for a year, and then as soon as we break up, I'm back on stage and I'm talking about it, and I like that's kind of how I deal with it, and fucking.
That's why we are where we are, brother.
And she calls me. She calls me and goes, "What the fuck? This is so fucked up. Like."
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
how could you do this to me? I'll never forget that. How could you do this to me? And I go, to be fair, you did it to me first. I'm just talking about it, And she goes, everyone's going to think this is why we broke up. And I go, was there a different reason? I thought you just, like you said, came for the first time and we're good.
Yeah.
You were like, this guy sucks. And that's fine. Because at the time, I looked completely different. I was fucking definitely didn't dress even remotely well or anything. So like shout out her. But no, I hope everything's good with her. I hope her family's great. They were all very nice people. Riley Cooper, you can go get fucking hit by a train.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hope Riley Cooper dies in the fire.
I hope Riley Cooper. This podcast hates Riley Cooper, dude.
For sure, dude.
And he says the M word, so like he's like a double bad person.
Dude, I got cheated on for a really long time.
That sucks.
Yeah, with not a football player either. This is a different girl than the other one. The other one was just a breakup. This was
than the pedophile producer.
What? You didn't have a kid who became a pedophile.
Oh, okay, you're right. I know. I was trying to do what we were doing last night.
Yeah.
They couldn't think of any P words.
Your girlfriend got pounded by fucking whatever his name face is,
Right.
and we're
my girlfriend.
and we're
okay,
fucking
my ex.
Cooper. What's his name?
Yeah, Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper.
Riley Pooper.
Riley Pooper.
Riley Pooper.
But yeah, dude, I got cheated on. I guess it's kind of cool now if you think about it now with a boner.
Yeah, I mean, like in retrospect, it's really not that big a deal. We were 21, 22 years old. Like I'm not.
I got cheated on like all through high
upset about it.
school.
It's okay.
By a girl who seen me with her stepbrother.
That we have talked about.
Okay.
That for sure. People. I mean, talk about it still. Who cares?
That's cool. I mean, that was it.
Yeah, just bang your stepbrother, and then you guys used
All
to
the time.
skis over it.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, look at that. Me and you aren't so different after all.
No,
you know?
dude.
Me and you are kind of like the same guy.
Yeah.
Because what's funny? Like last night we were out. Speaking of being the same person, we're out last night at Helium.
This isn't us being the same person,
No,
you
it is.
fucking
It's
asshole.
kinda
No,
like
it's
that.
not, you
No,
scumbag.
it's kind of like that. I thought
No,
this
it's
was.
not at
It
all.
was like sometimes you say something
And then you
like,
take
and
it.
then I'll do it, and then like
asshole.
and like people will like congratulate me for it.
Yeah, and you're like,
And then,
yeah.
of course, I'll take that.
You're fucking
Because what am I gonna? I'm not gonna middleman congratulations over to you. That's how a team works.
You almost did it twice. You almost.
There's no I in team.
You almost
there isn't
did
me, but there is no I in team. There is.
You almost did it twice.
I know. I almost got away with it twice. We what's it called? So we're out there with Feek, and we're making fun of Brian Fennell, who also newly single. Oh, we might have to cut that. Can I do that? Is that his business?
He announced it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was public,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he said he's going to Philly's Funniest Single Watch and Crush Out.
Yeah. That rules. That
Yeah,
rules.
go make that man's beard wet, dude.
Yeah,
Go
somebody
go stink
fuck
up his beard,
Brian
dude.
Fennell, please, for the love of God.
slobber all over his
Yeah,
penis. That probably
dude.
looks exactly the same as him.
Doesn't do it, I'll have to.
Fry just said he'll do it, Brian. If you can't, you don't have a mic, so I don't know if that got picked up. But yeah, poor Brian. So we're messing around with Brian for now, and
I was telling him he's gonna go use his beard as a ShamWow to go sop up some pussy juice.
so then I tried to tag that where what I said was, yeah, when he wrings it out, nothing's gonna come out. And everyone looked at me, and I was like, what? That's what a ShamWow does. And Feek goes, ShamWow? How the fuck do you know about the ShamWow? And I go, man, sometimes I just be thinking of this shit on the
Fucking
fly.
piece of shit, dude. What a scumbag.
One in the same.
I go, yeah, exactly. We're one in the
That's
same.
not what it is.
One for
That's
all,
not
and all
what it
for
is.
one, you know? I think
You're a fucking asshole.
it's crazy. Like, that's nuts. You know, I appreciate the elevation.
You're
Like, I'm
such a
fucking-
dickhead.
Like, dude, these fucking 5 guys win the championship, all right? 1 guy's MVP.
5 guys
Not
makes
all-
burgers and has peanuts. You idiot.
Say that again?
No. Fuck you, why? So you can fucking write it down, you scumbag.
Yo, I thought of this new bit, though.
What is it? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's like 5 guys has burgers, not peanuts, you know?
That's not what I even
That's not
said,
what
you
you said, I
fucking
can't
piece of
remember.
shit.
Oh,
You never been to a Five Guys?
Yeah, no. It's only 5 guys go inside of him. Sentence was weird, but you're fucking. You're
Anyway, I crushed with the ShamWow joke
I
last
know,
night.
dude, and I wish you were dead. It was
And
hilarious.
I literally...
I was punching you. I was literally
I know.
hitting you and
I,
kicking you like Fry.
It's so funny because you know what? Fuck it. Let's talk about this then too. So this all kind of stems from like us trying to make our good friend Anthony Chase a man. Dude.
Yeah.
That's really so. Anthony Chase has tried to change his name to Chase, and we're not going to call him that.
His real name is Chase Patero.
But we're not going to call him.
But
that.
he came to Philly and started telling everybody his name was Anthony Chase. But now he wants to like
He wants to use a
reinvent
worse
himself.
name as his name.
You know, so yesterday you were like, "Yeah, that's a worse name," and then you just like started talking to somebody else, and he goes, "That's just my fucking name." But no, why?
Unfortunate.
And
You shouldn't have came up with a better version of it.
yeah,
True.
So it's the only time I've watched 2 first names work. And so what's it called? We're out, and Anthony Chase has this problem with another person.
Griffey Cohen.
And yeah, there you go. Fine, fuck it.
Fuck, dude, he's fucking. He's,
Yeah, he's a thief.
He's a thief.
and
He's
little
jacking-
pussy. I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, how's this for inside baseball, you cocksucker?
No, I think it's good. I like
All right,
it.
cool. So I fucking what's it called? Yes.
Anthony's boys with him.
So Anthony's boys with him. So let's talk about this guy, okay? So this dude, he's done stuff on Instagram. He got popped off.
I wasn't actually
right?
gonna kill Logan in his sleep for the ShamWow thing. It was a funny moment.
It was a funny moment. We were
This
doing
is
that.
this is different.
This is serious. So this should be for any comic listening. You guys should know how this operates, okay? If you're outside, this is the situation, I believe, right? And I mean, someone jump in.
the
if I'm
second time.
talking
The
wrong.
first time was literally Anthony was like, "Oh, I thought of this joke," and told him.
Yeah, so first time Anthony tells us, he goes and tells Griffey, "Oh, I've thought of this joke," and then Griffey takes that and does it on stage,
Yeah.
right? Unbeknownst, like,
At Speakeasy.
At Speakeasy,
And
right in front
and
of him.
Anthony next to me and he goes, "I just fucking told him that."
Yeah, so that's number one.
I'm immediately like, "Yeah, you gotta fucking tell him." not
Like
to
I
do
would
that."
never ever like you should have pulled him to the side right then.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. So then I do a bit on Tuesday, right? This is just strengthening my case that this kid is a fucking little sniper, right? And so I do a bit about Black Israelites on Tuesday. This kid then comes out with a fucking whole goddamn Instagram video about Black Israelites trying to do bits on stage, told 2 of my tags, and fucking then we're at Speakeasy on Friday, and I do not like this kid at all.
Yeah,
like
I
I
also
fucking
don't
I
fucking
walked
know.
in, walked right by him. I don't like his whole vibe. I don't like. First of all, he does this bit where he walks across the stage and like pretends to suck a dick and asks if he looks gay walking. I watched 13-year-olds in the street do that to each other. It's fucking lame. But anyway, no, it's all right.
I'm with
What do you
Chrissy
mean
on
by
that.
that,
What do you mean
bro?
you watch 13-year-olds do that
Bro,
in the
you
street?
never like seen a group of kids walk across the street. They fucking
In
at you.
Oh, dude, that's what happens to you.
It's just my dick is out. That's just,
Yeah.
that's just the problem.
Is that what happens?
So anyway, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. All right? So, Anthony then goes, they're all outside, they're riffing, right? This was yesterday.
Yeah.
So they're all riffing. We're on Saturday. This is Friday. It's Speakeasy. They're all riffing, and fucking Griffey Cohen hears him make a joke about something, and then he takes that tag, right? I guess it might have been Griffey's premise, and Anthony just one-upped it, right? And so these are the rules if you're an open micer, and this is what happens. If I come out with a premise to George and Chrissy, and I say something, and I do it on stage, it's my joke, okay? But if George has a punch that's funny and says it,
Then now it's my joke.
no. I have to ask George for that punch if I'm going to do that on stage. We don't pay for jokes with money right now because we're not in a position to. You pay by being humble and asking the person who just one-upped your shit.
Yeah.
Give them that moment, and you ask for it, and you get it back. That's how that should work. So that's not what happened. Anthony does a joke outside. Griffey then takes that and does it on stage. Anthony tells us about this outside. Notice how I keep calling him Anthony, okay? I'm doing this on purpose because Anthony Chase is just letting this kid take all his bullshit and do it on stage. And right now he might not care about it because they're just some bullshit punches until he does. I'm not in the Diary of an Anne Frank show. Nobody's going to get that, so now you have to give it to me. You motherfucker. Christian just picked up my fucking yearbook. And by the way, that's me. Right there,
Yeah,
mascot.
it is.
I am in one of these plays, though.
Yeah, which one?
Anyway, you guys decide when Anthony Chase should have. George, can you fill it in while I find this?
Yeah. Why you look through the Because he's an asshole.
He's a fucking dickhead.
So anyway, so Anthony Chase wants to
Trying
be
to make
Chase
you laugh,
Patera,
decide.
and we won't. He has not confronted Griffey Cohen about him stealing his jokes, and we said you have to confront him.
You have
and,
to.
and until you do, you're Anthony Chase.
And then this is what Christian showed me off camera,
It's a beautiful play.
which was a fall play that my high school put on, which was a Diary of Anne Frank.
Why would they do that?
And I'm pretty sure an Indian woman played.
Anne Frank.
I don't know if she played Anne Frank,
Or if she found her.
but she does have a Jewish star on her, so
Did anybody have swastikas on?
not in any of these pictures. That guy's a girl now.
That's cool.
I mean, it is good for them.
Is he pretty? Is she pretty?
I don't know. I haven't really seen her. I've just heard about it through the grapevine. You know how high school is.
I wonder if they were like, who wants to play the Nazis? And there are people like, I do.
No, I don't think anyone wanted to play Nazis. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I was in this.
Is that you?
No, there is a person in a hot dog suit here. That's not me. But anyway.
Oh, but you no. All right, so fuck you for the ShamWow thing. I will kill you in your sleep for
no,
that.
I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious. But this is that's not us being fucking one and the same. This is us being one and the same. We were on the phone the other day, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm about to have some cucumber water and go walk the dog or whatever." And I go, "This fucking moron." I go, "Yo, where'd you learn about cucumber water?"
You're a pussy for this.
And you go, "Fuck you." It's like, where the fuck did you learn about motherfucking
This is
cucumber
what, I can't
water?
fucking talk to you, you piece of shit.
Yeah, because I know everything.
This is all you do. This is, hey, well, why don't you do that? And you always do it in front of somebody, so I'm like getting set up to get dunked on. Like that's exactly. Like I've known George for what 4 or 5 years now. I know what he's doing. If he's asking me something, it's because he already knows the fucking answer to it. That little piece of shit. But anyway, tell him your fun story.
Yeah. So I go,
How do I know about it?
how do you know about fucking cucumber water? You go, you know how I know about cucumber water?
That's how I talk.
I know about cucumber water from the other guys.
Of course.
And also, the only reason I knew that is because I also only know about cucumber water from the other guys.
I was in this.
What would you wear makeup?
Yeah, I did.
Where you at?
Hold on, let's find me. Let's find me. I definitely am in one of these pictures.
Yeah, right
There I
there.
am. No, there I am right
I
there.
pointed to a Chinese guy.
Dude, I'm mid-dance, dude. Look at that guy. Yeah, George did point out Albert Enriquez. Shout out. I hope you're doing good things.
Wait, Albert Enriquez?
Yeah, he's a Mexican kid.
That's the Chinese guy's name?
He's not Chinese.
That's crazy.
Yo, there I am. You see me dancing?
Yeah, I see you dancing, dude.
Muscle shirt, dude. Look at those arms. Look at those arms. Woo! That was a baddie.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, anyway. That was high school.
High school. So you were just a total fucking loser?
Yeah, what were you like in high school, George?
I was
Were
a
you cool guy?
degenerate.
Yeah, oh yeah, George was a great kid.
No, I definitely wasn't cool. I was like a fucking trashy art kid.
You were like the worst. Like I heard like people hated you.
I had friends.
What is
No.
a trashy art kid?
I was like the fucking I tell the joke about the Cookie Monster pajama pants girl. I like pretty much was a Cookie Monster pajama pants girl.
Yeah, I
you're just the
imagine
guy.
that. Like you walked a mile.
Like yeah, I walked a
It
mile.
took him 14 minutes to get 5 laps in.
I had long ass nails and
what are
ate
you laughing
Takis.
at? You fucking walked a mile.
No,
too,
he
you
didn't. He went to
fucking
night
idiot.
school. They didn't fucking do the mile in night school.
Hi.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's not
Dude,
sick.
just we'd stay on the opposite side of the track.
So you guys are fucking horrible.
That's fucking awesome.
That's
No.
high school.
Yeah, I would just fucking
That's not what
get
my
drunk
high school
and
experience was at
do
all.
drugs in high school and fucking.
Is this how you acted in high school?
No,
I
was
don't- like, I
was
don't
a
know how
good
I
boy
passed.
in high school, dude.
I've literally not. My senior year, I pretty much did not go. Wow. I was just waiting to turn 18 so I could be like, I'm not going to school anymore. And if my parents were like, you can't live here, I was like, yeah, I'm going to live outside anyway.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I was in one of these other ones.
Thank
but-
God I started doing comedy, dude. So my parents like have something to believe in, sort of. All right, Jesus Christ. Nothing.
Yeah.
You told me I was a loser.
You were. What the
Fuck
fuck?
you. I was cool.
What did you do?
In
What did
high
you do in
school?
high school? You were in plays.
Oh my god.
You were a
whole
mascot?
lot of nothing. I sucked boobies when I was 15.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I sucked boobies when I was
How big was it?
10. Hell yeah. No, because he's saying he was a fat guy.
For those of you who can't
You went to
hear,
high school with
Fry's
Brendan
only
Burrow?
been funny one time out of the 11 times he's spoken today. And it's really starting to annoy me.
Hey, like we said,
Let's
he's
sort out another yearbook.
playing in Brody's place.
I thought this was good. Nice. Unlocking the future. He pulled it out.
I know,
Yeah.
take it for a minute.
I thought it was big, good fun, dude.
Yeah, so I in high school, what did I do?
Suck
I
boobies.
sucked boobies, yeah.
How big was he?
She
Oh, I thought you were gonna
was
laugh.
large.
Bit of a herdsman.
Rest in peace, dude.
She's dead.
I don't think so. I think she works at Wawa or something.
It's John Deere.
It's John Deere. I'd suckle on John Deere's little tits. There he is, the councilman. The councilman, the head of the council.
I don't know if I sucked boobs when I was 15. I had like
I didn't even have my first kiss until I was 15. Same girl.
I did like sexual stuff.
Which-
like,
which one did you do
pretty
first?
early
I kissed her first.
on her boobs.
What the
Gay.
And then I had like a long like pretty much like 9th grade till like 9th grade 10th grade. I did.
She was
I
also a very
like,
pretty
not-
girl. Like, you
Yeah,
guys,
that's nice.
you know, I was just going along with the bit.
Her beauty was immense, dude. There was so
She
much
wasn't
to
like-
Her
love.
beauty was
All right, that
more
was
big.
Overflowing, dude.
She was a very sweet girl.
Yeah.
With
Very
beauty.
cute.
Yeah, seems like a great girl. I bet she baked really well.
I just like feel bad now because we all just made fun of her. We sound like douchebags.
Well, I dated fat chicks too, dude. I'm not above you.
Oh my god, dude.
Anyway, I remember I'll never forget
When-
someone made fun of me for dating her. She wasn't even like that big. She's just weird. All right. So like,
Oh my god.
and Christian Broody, shout out C Bruds. I think that's what he goes by now. He,
Hey, why'd you give us a producer tag,
because
dude?
that's what he goes by. C Bruds. Christian Broody fucking comes up to me and he goes, "Don't let these people talk shit to you, pussy's pussy."
Dude, I
We
remember.
were 15.
Dude,
The game.
yeah, that's
the
crazy
game.
for a 15-year-old.
Yo, dude, he
to
just
say.
spit. He gave me free 99 game out there.
I remember an old dude in the parking garage at the mall told us he was like talking about getting bitches because it was me and 2 of my friends. And there were no girls.
Wait, what parking lot? What dude?
I said this dude in the parking garage of the Willow Grove Mall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still bad.
Still not good.
Yeah, no. He should
Still a
not have
lot
been
of
talking to
questions.
us.
Still a lot of things in the air with that
Yes,
one, dude.
he should not have been talking to us. But I mean, we were probably.
Did he have an
smoking
orange
and
Julius
drinking.
in his hand and a GameStop bag? He's like, come over here, kids.
It's like, I'll show you how to get high school girls.
He started, kind of. He started like making fun of us because it was me and two dudes, and he was like, "Yo, you got no bitches with you?" And all this shit.
Being an adult making fun of high school age children for not having girls with them is crazy.
Dude, hilarious. And then that's Willow Grove, dude. And then he pointed out like he was like, "There's like two girls." Well, he's like, "Y'all could be hanging out with them," and I was like. That girl's beat. Like I was like, she's ugly, and he goes, "Yeah, well, pussy don't got a face."
God damn.
It's like that's been some game, dude.
Georgie, chill out.
And we walked in the mall and probably stole like cologne, some shit.
Oh my god.
What an Arab.
So you
crime.
didn't like party in high school at all?
No, I wasn't like I was like back and forth between my mom and dad's house and shit. Like I wasn't.
You were
even-
too
That's
busy.
yeah, that sounds like the type of kid who would.
Yeah.
Everyone I know has divorced parents.
Yeah, but I had like 4 siblings that I was taking care of. There were no adults in my house. There were,
Okay.
Like, my house was like fucking shameless, dog. My like that's the difference. Like they could like most of those kids that I knew that were like their families were split up. Like they didn't live as far as my parents did from each other. My dad stayed in the city and would drive me to school in Jersey every day.
Okay.
Like so, like that were for that I did a week and a week, and then it was like 2 weeks and 2 weeks. But like, yeah, I was also like just leaving shit at my crib, like my mom's house and stuff. But like, yeah, no, I never really went out. Didn't really have friends and shit like that. Like I had like a couple of friends over in the city and a couple of friends back in Jersey. But like my shit, like dude, my mom's house was like a fucking mess. I would never let anybody go over there. And then like,
I sound like a fucking loser to me, dude.
dude, my dad's house was
Damn,
like,
I'm just kidding.
my,
I thought you were gonna laugh.
no, I don't think that's funny.
I thought it was funny, dude.
Dude,
I
my
liked it.
dad's house was like fucking
I didn't really have any
a bunch
friends.
of drug addicts and shit running around. It was horrible.
When did you like? When's the first time you like drank or like smoked? What'd you do first? What
I-
was like your first bad thing that you did?
I drank. I mean, I got drunk for the first time when I was like 13 with my mom. These fucking gnats. But
Your mom.
yeah.
What
And then
were you guys
fucking-
sipping on?
What?
What were you guys sipping on?
My mom was making me rum and cokes, but the first time I got drunk is like by myself. We gave money to this homeless guy to get some like anything, and he just grabbed gin.
Oh.
Came out with a plastic bottle of gin.
Oh.
And me and Tom got hammered.
How much money did you give him?
Oh, we gave him like $40.
He bought you like a $12 bottle.
And then we were like, "Do you have any change?" And
He's
he
like, "No."
laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally laughed and just walked away.
That's very
Um,
brief.
It did suck. And
You give him $10.
I remember, dude.
You give me 40s.
I remember Tom was like, "We're getting drunk tonight," and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "We're doing it." We got drunk and like we like had like he had like a party at his house. I was like hanging out with him, but like Tom, I remember being like,
Camera is turned off.
"Yeah, did that just turn off?"
Yeah, probably.
Is there another battery? Right on. Well, that's still recording.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, so Tom, I remember him being like my first brush with like a kid that like his parents were never around, and he got to just do whatever he wanted. He was like the youngest in his family, right? And I remember he used to drive a Beamer around, like a white Beamer, at like 16 years old, no license, no nothing. He would
that's
just drive
sick.
us around getting hammered on gin. Shout out, Tom.
That's so funny. The first time I got drunk, I was like, probably like 10. I think I was 10 because I was hanging out with this girl who was like 14, and she let me like suck her boobs and stuff. Yeah. And we were at my friend's house. She was friends with his older sister, and they had a fucking They had a in the fridge. Their parents had 99 bananas.
Yeah.
And mudsling.
Oh,
We were just taking shots.
oh my
With 99
God.
bananas and mudsling.
Yeah, you guys are probably all fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'd like to retract my earlier statement about shouting out Tom. I think there were a lot of girls that were really upset with things that happened at his house. So if that ever gets back to me, I was only there one time. I got drunk when I was 16, and then I kind of realized it's a bad situation to be in. But you got to back it up, dog. We got 35 episodes, you know?
Parker's Island.
Yeah, you know, I hope he's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope, you know, the people from that house are doing well. I hope everybody...
You hope he paid restitution to his
Yeah,
victims.
yeah.
I hope everybody.
I hope he
left
got what he deserves.
okay. I don't think it was even Tom. I think it was more the kids he hung out with. There were a few kids that I remember seeing like, oh, they're not okay. Those are not good kids.
And no, I didn't do it. Just all of my friends did.
No, we weren't friends though. I was
No,
like,
I'm not saying you. I'm saying Tom.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if he did it. Just the guys he hung around.
I just remember a couple girls like telling me some not great things.
Yeah.
This kind of
pretty-
derailed it, huh?
Yeah, the first time I got drunk, I was
Yeah.
10. It was a good time,
What'd you
dude.
drink?
I drank actually gin as well. My mom had a bottle of Bombay Sapphire under the sink,
That ruled.
so I had my little feek off, dude.
Yeah, you were drinking like top tier gin.
Yeah.
Too. That's
Yeah, it was great, dude. I had a good time. Also, I was on chemotherapy at the time.
Oh
So-
shit.
So they give you oxycodones, you know?
So Chrissy just went full fear, loathing, and
yeah, literally, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I took like 4 shots, and I was like, oh my god.
Dude, the first time I got like.
Chrissy's dipping out.
Yeah, literally. I was
You're
playing.
like a rapper.
I remember.
That ruled.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you're
like
so
a
cool,
month
Christian.
after that, I was like, I have a fun hobby now. I would get hammered and take oxys.
That's a fun hobby. It is a fun hobby.
Yeah, I think my uncle.
And then I would,
I know a lot of people
I
that
would
used to have that
see
hobby.
how long I could play
Now
Call
they're
of Duty
dead.
Zombies until I nod off, and
That's
see what round I get to.
That is so sick. That's what I would do with
not
drinking.
We have like some younger audience members that listen to this.
Yeah, I'm 28. Chrissy's
that's-
24. I'm like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah,
Not saying-
No, it's not at all. Dude, when I would drink, I would
kind of
just
sick,
fucking.
dude.
I would,
We
It
would
is
have,
cool, but it is not sick.
yeah. Me and George would have been good pals, dude. If he met me,
dude, for when
if
you
he
had
was
cancer.
14.
Yeah, if he would
When
have
I
met
was
you,
10.
you'd probably also been dying though.
Oh, dude, no,
I've been stealing
playing.
your sham wow joke. If you guys,
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good. That's a good fun thing to do though. Like get fucked up while you're playing video games, and then like
Oh,
see
I
how long you can last playing them.
Yeah.
That's what I would do with Insurgency Sandstorm. That's how I crushed a fucking handle of Maker's Mark in a weekend.
I would get.
I was just
hammered
pouring full pint glasses of whiskey and playing video games.
fucking things.
That sounds like the best hobby in the world, dude. I know what I'm doing tonight, dude.
Drinking fucking pints of
hammered?
whiskey. Don't do that. It's not fun.
Yeah, I'm drinking pints of whiskey, and then I'm playing video games on my phone because I don't have an Xbox.
The first time I got like, did you get too fucked up the first time you drank?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Every time
Yes.
I drink anything that's not beer, I get too fucked up.
Yeah. Even when I drank, it was all like liquor would like. Oh,
can't
like, if
do
I was
it.
drinking beer all night long, and then I took a shot, that was what would like.
I'm
push
like
me
getting
over.
better.
Yeah, you haven't been getting that hammered.
Like I can be doing like 2. And my tolerance is for sure building.
Yeah.
Did you guys only
That's-
drink?
Scary.
Because I only drank liquor growing up. I never drank beer really.
Oh,
Oh no,
well,
like my family's a big beer family.
Yeah, so I think
no, we
that's,
would get 40s mostly.
I
yeah,
know,
that's
it's
why.
like, you
That's
gotta
why
go
I feel
outside.
like I always drink liquor whenever I go out.
I know I can't take you out yet.
We would get 40s, and then we started drinking liquor more when we were in like high school.
Mm.
Like junior high school, we would always get 40s. I don't know why. I feel like liquor would be easier to get drunk. Like you get drunk quicker. What?
No. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. I have gnats in my house right now,
Oh.
and I'm watching Fry behind the camera, like dodge them and shit, distracting the shit out of me. Let them eat you.
No, dude, the
Where
first.
we at?
53.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, the first time I drank the 99 bananas fucking mudsling,
Yeah, how
I
do
didn't.
you-
I didn't get like sick or anything. I just sucked boobs and made out for the first. That was the first time I think I actually
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
fully like
Playa.
sucked boobs and made
Big
out.
pimpin'. Yo, because we were talking the other day, like, I had drank, like, the Four Locos came out when I was probably, like,
Oh, dude, look, those were the shit.
like the original ones.
Yeah.
Georgie, Keo, can you let him out real quick?
Locos were the shit. I remember I gave a dude money to buy us Locos. Like he'd bought us alcohol before. We'd usually ask him to get 40s. We asked him to get us Locos, and then he came out with Mike's Hard Lemonade, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not letting you guys. You can drink fucking Four Locos. Those are too dangerous." And we're about to beat this guy up. It's so fucking pissed.
Dude, I have a funny story about Loco.
Dude,
You remember
yeah, trying
Gold?
to correct you as, like, a stranger is insane.
You remember the Gold
wasn't a
Locos,
stranger.
dude?
Oh.
The fucking gold ones. The ones that taste like Monster.
The Gold Locos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
I always get watermelon.
some like my hometown friends would do. They would get a big cup, right, like the big Wawa XL cup, and then they would do that and a Red Bull in it, so it'd be like extra caffeine.
Oh, that's so sick.
It was very nice, dude. It was a good time. And I remember one time. What?
Like, how's your heart okay?
I didn't do that, dude. I drank liquor.
Oh,
But everyone in the house was drinking.
I didn't do that. All my friends did it.
Right. Well, it was a very Tom, whatever the fuck his name was,
Hey, man, let's
situation.
not say his full name again.
Yeah,
because
Tom
Also,
Ho-
we should definitely maybe
Yeah, whatever you say, pal.
cut his last
Whatever you say, pal.
name. Get sued for that, so.
No, dude. And then so everyone's stimmed up, right? And it was like my buddy and his older brother, and his older brother was having a party, right? And my buddy fucked one of his brother's friend's sister, who was in our grade, right?
Cool.
Great time. You know, everyone is having a good time. But
Fun.
the brother was nothing too pleased, dude. So he's chasing my friend around the fucking house, stimmed up on double Red
Jesus
Bulls, dude.
Christ.
And he didn't know who I was, but I was just like sitting on the couch smoking. And he picks me up and fucking slams me down on the glass table and shatters a whole fucking table.
What the fuck?
And he's like, "Where the fuck is he?" And my friend is hiding behind the TV, and he's like, "No, don't."
Did you tell?
No, I didn't tell,
Fuck
dude. I already got
yeah.
slammed through a table. What else is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's because of these fucking mulberries outside. I have fucking flies and shit.
Yeah. You get more fly honey.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
I remember one time at a party, this kid hit me with a glow stick. I was in like 9th grade. It's like one of the first parties I ever went to. And he hit me with a glow stick in my leg, and it hurt. And so I went around the corner and hit him with a glow stick, but I kind of missed his leg and hit him in the face. And then he chased me out of the house, and I like sidestepped, like Scooby-Doo. I like sidestepped the door, and they all ran into the yard. And then they were like, "Fight us, pussy!" And then my friends came out, and there were more of my friends, and they were like, "Never mind." And I was like, "Thank God."
I didn't
for
ever really
kids
go
that
to
are
like
bigger than me.
house parties when I was. We mostly just hang out in the woods.
Yeah, like I never did that.
You're a
I did
little
like house
fucking
parties.
crazy person, dude.
We were woods guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't like the woods.
Woods in the cemetery.
Well, why were you hanging out at the cemetery,
Because they're
dude?
weirdos.
Because there was woods there.
You can get blowjobs at the cemetery.
You can get blowjobs at the
You
cemetery.
can get blowjobs in a structure as well, dude.
There's not always a structure.
That's true.
We used to hang out in the dugout.
Yeah. All kids
Yeah, all right. Well, that's
high
different. All right. Well, you go from cemetery
Hanging out at the
to
high school
You
seems
guys
like a
used
bad
to blow
idea.
each other in the dugout.
Damn. What was the lineup? Hey,
Fry guy always went last.
What did he do? He needed the money.
Oh.
Oh. Episode 35.
yeah.
Episode 35. You want plugs, dude?
Yeah, we need to plug. Everything but the third one.
Everything but the third one.
Ooh, what's the third
Oh,
one?
I don't know. Tune in on Friday.
OMG, we said in the beginning, but it's your birthday today. This is the episode this comes out. The episode this comes out. The episode this day comes out.
Yeah, happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday,
Thank you so
Logan.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all.
1 year closer to death. If we don't make it, I'm gonna kill us both.
I know, that's so
Happy
scary.
birthday.
You're gonna have to kill me like in The Wire. Stayed up like a man. Stop pissing on your pants.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah, I'm pissing in my pants.
no, I'm
We're
gonna be like,
supposed to be my friends. We're supposed to be homies.
no, I'm gonna put my head like this, and then I'm gonna put a shotgun and we're gonna
Yeah.
blow each other's
Kurt
brains into
Cobain.
each other.
Yeah,
Little
you know, that's what
collateral.
Dave Grohl told Kurt Cobain, and then he pulled his head back last time. he ducked him. He fucking.
No, yeah, he ducked his head forward. He's like, "Did you turn the safety off?"
Oh no! What about a band called the Food Fighters? No.
The Food
I
Fighters.
love when you do that. It's something I'm totally taking. I think it's so funny.
Oh, just another thing.
Yeah, add it to the list. What's that tab looking like?
You're crazy. I'm fucking. Where
Are you guys gonna plug? The camera is about to run out of batteries.
Oh shit! I
Oh
forgot.
shit, plugs.
Okay. Brotherly Laughs in Atlanta, July 10th. Buy tickets. They're moving right now, so buy tickets. We're in the
This
other
stupid
room.
asshole's gonna come with us.
Fry Guy's going to be there with us. We also have Dante Quitman, Shannon Kelly, and
Tommy P.
Super excited to meet those guys. They're very funny down there, so make sure you check them out if you're already down in Atlanta
So
and
exciting,
you're somehow
dude.
listening to the pod. Check out LGM Pod Live on the street, and I believe we have one more show coming up.
Pottstown.
Potsdam. We're at fucking
We're at
Soul
Soul
Joel's,
Joel's, baby.
Get tickets. Get tickets ASAP.
If the first show sells out, that means that we possibly can get a second show.
Yeah, you guys sell out 8 o'clock. We're coming back at 10 o'clock, and I promise you I'll even come back with new comics. So if you sell out 8 p.m., I'll come with new comics to 10 p.m.
It'll be
All
very
right?
fun. I'll do different jokes.
It'll be a lot of fun. And then tune in Casual Friday this week. We have another really big announcement coming out.
June 20th, I will be at 13th Child Brewery. I'm headlining. It's a Heat Lamp comedy show. Check out Heat Lamp Comedy on Instagram, dude. I'm very thankful for Brody for that. I'm very scared. I'm excited to see how it's gonna go.
We have shows in June. Definitely check out Georgie while he runs 25 minutes. He needs it.
June 13th,
Go watch him.
we'll be at Punchline.
June 13th, we're at Punchline.
What's June 14th? We're in Lancaster.
June 14th, we're in Lancaster with Ray DeVito and Ray Carter. God damn. I
Dude.
don't, booked and busy.
That's sick, dude.
I'm at Punchline July 25th.
July 25th, you're at Punchline.
July 22nd, Rotten Ralph's. Check us out. We're all over Philadelphia. Please look us up.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, when's your funniest? Oh, it's 2 days after
Yeah,
this.
it's 2 days after.
Congratulate Georgie for winning the first round.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye. Love you.